Hello engineers, welcome back to my channel. This is the last video in the boundary layer video series. If you have not seen the previous parts, please go through it. I have provided links in the description box and subscribe my channel for getting such educational videos. Now let's start the today's topic, methods of preventing boundary layer separation. Before that, if you don't know why boundary layer separation occurs, a detailed explanation is given in the previous parts. Please go through it. Link is in the description box. When an object is moving through a fluid, this is an object is moving through a fluid, a boundary layer region is created as we discussed many times. When fluid passes over a surface, the fluid layers near the object surface started to lose its kinetic energy and momentum, but because of energy transfer between the fluid layers in the form of momentum transfer or momentum diffusion, flow continues along the surface. It will not separate until and unless there is a adverse pressure gradient. It continues along the surface. It will not separate when static pressure remains constant along the x. But when there is adverse pressure gradient in the flow, that is nothing but static pressure increases along the x, that is nothing but dp by dx is greater than 0. If this condition is there in the flow, then the flow retards fast and at one point it becomes stagnant. At that point, momentum is totally balanced by pressure force, and from that point, boundary layer separates. This is a separation streamline. At the starting, du by dy is greater than 0, right? But because of pressure force in this direction, the rate start decreasing, and at some point it will become du by dy is equal to 0, and at that point the separation will occur. This is also the condition for the separation, but this condition first should be satisfied for the boundary layer separation. Okay, these variations are in the boundary layer region because velocity variation is only in the boundary layer region, right? Over the boundary layer region there is no velocity variation, there is only u infinity, right? The detailed explanation regarding boundary layer separation I have given in the previous parts. You can see that part for your better understanding. Now the question is how we can prevent the boundary layer separation, or how we can move this point further. We are studying this boundary layer separation because this boundary layer separation results in a drag. As this region is more, there will be more drag. If this separation point is here, then this region will be like that, and the drag force also more for this point. Okay, so the question is how we can prevent this boundary layer separation, or how can we move this point forward so that the wake region should be less and drag will be less. What we can do for that, we'll see the available options. What we can do, first thing, we can change the shape of object. Changing object shape so that the flow will continuous along the surface. It will not separate. Next available option is increasing momentum. Increasing momentum at separation point. At the separation point, the particle loses its kinetic energy. That's why it separates from surface. So we have to increase the momentum at the separation point so that it will continuous along the surface. We can categorize this again. Changing object shape means we don't need any extra energy. So we can say that it is a passive flow control technique. control technique, right? But for increasing momentum, we need to give extra energy to the particle from outside. So we can say it as active flow control technique. Active flow control technique. Now we'll see the examples from both. First example, making body streamlined. Making body streamlined is nothing but making the surface is like the path of the streamlines of the flow, so that it can easily travel along the surface and there will be a less friction. For such streamlined bodies, after leaving the surface of the object or a streamlined body, the wake region is formed. In this case, wake region is too small. Wake region too small. It means drag also less. This is a wake region. Now, if body is not streamlined, it means it's a blunt body, then the separation will occur at this point and the wake region will be more. In this case, drag will be more as compared to above figure. We will see the next methods. The second method is making suction slot. You can see in the figure the geometric modification is done so that the particles who loses its kinetic energy are sucked inside the cavity and the another layers continues with the surface, so that there is a no boundary layer separation will occur. Now the next method is providing bypass air to energize the fluid particle. You can see in the figure clearly, near the separation point a slot is provided so that the air from the down portion mixes with upward fluid layers, so that it will energize this near fluid layer and the separation will move forward. Okay, this is also done by using geometrical modification, right? Now we'll see the next method, blowing air or blowing a jet. You can see in this figure, near the boundary layer separation point, a blower mechanism is used. It will blows the air into the fluid layers so that it energizes the fluid layers near the surface and the separation point will move forward, right? And blowing air will take extra energy source from outside, so it comes under the active flow control technique, right? Now we'll see one more method by using vortex generator. You can see in a figure, let's say aerofoil is placed in air and a vortex generator is placed on the upper surface of aerofoil. Now on the top view you can see that the vortex generator are placed at some angle to the free stream. Now when fluid stream strikes the vortex generator, because of pressure difference across the vortex generator, it will create circulation and it will transfer momentum from upper layer of fluid to the lower layer of fluid. So the energy transfer will occur because of vortex generator, and so that the boundary layer separation point will move forward. Okay. Now from this figure you can see clearly the region above the boundary layer is a high energy region, and from that region the energy transfers to the boundary layer and the boundary layer gets energized and the separation point will move forward. Vortex generator is nothing but it is a small aerodynamic device which is used to create the vortices in the fluid. These are some of the methods used to prevent the boundary layer separation. I hope you understood the video. If you have any doubt, please write in a comment, like, share and subscribe.